From the Zane Scholars Arena, it's time for the Inter-University Battle of Brains. This is the 2009 Zane Africa Challenge. And now, here's the man with the question, Mwalimu John Sibiot Kumu.
Hello and welcome to the Zane Africa Challenge 2009, Africa's international inter-university question and answer championship. This year, 32 teams have earned the right to compete through their national qualifying tournaments. They'll be answering questions on current affairs, science, sports, literature, history, geography, pop culture, and indeed more besides. This season, we welcome teams from West Africa. So our players have come from Ghana, Kenya, Malawi, Nigeria, Sierra Leone, Tanzania, Uganda, and Zambia. That makes 8. They're taking part in a 31-game knockout tournament. That is win and stay, lose and leave, but never empty-handed. Time once again for the introductions in this round 2 game. Entering from my right is the Zane Scholars team from Jomo, Kenyatta University of Agriculture and Technology, Kenya.
Mike Mugusu, 4th year, Electronics and Computer Engineering from Nairobi.
Dennis Baraza, 3rd year, Electrical Engineering and Electronics, and I'm from Kakamega.
James Chalo, 4th year, Electronics and Computer Engineering from Nairobi, Kenya.
And entering from my left is the Zane Scholars team from the University of Ibadan, Nigeria.
Tolu Olarontoba, 6th year, Medicine and Surgery, Odewi. Olatunji Olalere, 4th year, Medicine and Surgery, Shaki.
Nemeka Wachiku, 4th year, Physiology, Awamuku.
A very warm welcome to both our teams. This year, you and your universities will share over $1 million in individual, institutional, and travel grants. The outright winners will take away the prestigious Zane Scholars Trophy plus $5,000 each, plus $50,000 for their university, all courtesy of Zane. And if you're watching at home, we won't leave you out of the action because you too can play and win the Zane game. A review of the rules. There'll be 3 rounds of face-off and bonus questions, followed by the final 60-second speed round that is the ultimate challenge. Each of you will take up the center position to answer face-off questions on your own without conferring. If you answer a face-off correctly for 10 points, your whole team can help you to answer the bonus question for 20 points. First, in the center position for the University of Ibadan, Nigeria, is Olatunji, whom I'll call Tunji for this game. Tunji, this time round, something more personal, please?
Yes, I would like to talk about something I believe in and stem out from my observation of the youths around us. Emphasis on materialism. I know that you don't need to be rich or wealthy to be contented in life. So I try to tell them that there is enough in the world to go around for everybody, our needs, but not enough for everybody's greed.
I hope everybody was listening to that. I certainly was. And now we go to Dennis from Jomo, Kenyatta University, Kenya. Something more personal, Dennis?
I'd have to say that is my personal icon and role model is Nelson Mandela, the former president of South Africa. I admire him mainly because of his dedication towards justice and his steadfast belief that human beings can live together harmoniously regardless of their backgrounds.
A role model for us all. And you'll be a role model for your team if you choose the correct category to get your team for a good start. Have a look at our first 4 categories, and they are: A is for animals, Africa's literature laureates. Let's go, Italy. Politics.
Let's go, Italy.
Italy it is. The Piazza San Marco floods during high tides in which sinking Italian city? JKU?
Venice.
Is correct. For 20 bonus points, 10 points apiece, Doge, Gondola, Rialto. 1, which is a traditional rowboat of Venice?
Gondola.
That is correct. 2, which is a famous bridge of Venice?
Rialto.
Is correct for 20 points, bringing your total to 30. Dennis, choice of category, please.
Let's go, Italy.
Let's go Italy it is. Caucasus, Ionian Alps. Which large mountain range is in northern Italy? Ibadan?
Alps.
Is correct for 20 bonus points, 10 points apiece. Apennine, Como, Po. 1. Which is Italy's longest river?
Po.
Is correct. 2. Which mountain range runs along the spine of Italy?
Apennine.
Is correct for 20 points, 30 points each. Tunji, choice of category, please.
Africa's literal laureates.
It is. Which Nigerian author of A Play for Giants won the Nobel Prize in 1986? JKU?
Wole Soyinka.
Is correct for 20 points, 10 points apiece. 1. Which autobiographical Soyinka work is subtitled The Years of Childhood? Ake. 2. His drama, Death and the King's Horseman, is based on which tribe's traditions?
Igbo.
No, the correct answer is Yoruba. Dennis, choice of category, please.
Let's go Italy.
Italy it is. To visit Palermo, you would go to which island at the tip of Italy? JKU?
Sicily.
Is correct for 20 bonus points, 10 points apiece. Bari, Etna, Messina. 1. Which strait is between Sicily and the mainland?
Messina.
Is correct. 2. Which is Sicily's largest volcano?
Etna.
Is correct for 20 points, bringing your total to 70 against Ibadan's 30. Dennis, choice of category, please.
Let's go Italy.
It is. Florence, Naples, Rome. The Ponte Vecchio and Uffizi Gallery are in which Italian Renaissance city? JKU?
Naples.
No, I'm turning it over to Ibadan.
Florence.
Is correct for 20 bonus points, 10 points apiece. 1. Which river flooded Florence in 1966, damaging many works of art?
Po.
No, the correct answer is Arno. 2. The Pitti Palace was home to which famous ruling family of Florence?
Medici.
That is correct for 10 points. Your total is 50 against JKU 70. Tunji, choice of category, please.
Africa's literal laureates.
It is. Egypt's Naguib Mahfouz was the first author to win the Nobel Prize for writing in which language? JKU?
Arabic.
Is correct for 20 bonus points. Which Mahfouz trilogy is named after one of Africa's most populous cities?
The Cairo Trilogy.
That is correct for 20 points, bringing your total to 100 against Ibadan's 50. Dennis, choice of category, please.
A is for animals.
A is for animals it is. Which tiny social A insects are so numerous that together they outweigh all humans? JKU?
Ants.
Is correct for 20 bonus points, 10 points apiece. Apiculture, arboriculture, aquaculture, which means raising 1 sea creatures.
Aquaculture.
Is correct. 2 bees.
Apiculture.
That is correct for 20 points. End of round 1. The score stands at 50 points for the University of Ibadan, Nigeria, against 130 for Jomo Kenyatta University, Kenya. And now, a wonderful word from our sponsors, Zain.
Zain's CSR activities reach across Africa and impact all the markets it serves. Zain's primary focus is support of education through book donations, the setting up of computer labs, and the refurbishment and furnishing of classrooms.
We have been lacking more books, but we have got the books here.
As an organization, we are committed and we have a mission, and that is to empower the youth, achieve their aspirations, okay? And we do that not only through products and services which fulfill their needs, but also by having a very strong approach in corporate social responsibility.
Zain also empowers communities through projects which create safe water supplies, improve the ecology and environment by planting trees, and provide support in the critical health sector. Zain, building our nation for a wonderful world.
That was a wonderful word from our sponsors, Zain. Onwards, onwards, round 2. The score stands at 50 for the University of Ibadan, Nigeria, against 130 for Jomo Kenyatta University, Kenya. We have 2 new face-off players in center position. Mike from JKU, something personal, please.
Personally, I have a great passion for technology. And that's the reason I decided to take a career in engineering. and in the hopes of advancing both my country technologically and Africa as a continent, since we are lagging behind a lot. And that's the driving force behind what I do, and I'm hoping to achieve that.
Stay with that passion, Mike. Tolu, Ibadan, something personal?
Well, I'm in my final year of medical school now, and when I graduate in about 2 months, I intend to go into health management to design interventions for people at a disadvantage. I also hope to be involved in the media and have a collection of my poems published.
Right, well, if I fall sick, I'm coming to you. But for the time being, you have to choose a new category. Have a look at our 4 new categories, and they are bits and pieces, corruption, ends in STER, waterways. Tolu, choice of category, please.
Bits and pieces.
Bits and pieces it is. Which nursery rhyme character broke into pieces by falling off a wall? JKU.
Humpty Dumpty.
Is correct for 20 bonus points, 10 points apiece. Which 2 groups of servants of the king couldn't put Humpty Dumpty back together again?
All the king's men and king's horses.
That is correct for 20 points, bringing your total to 160. Mike, choice of category, please.
Ends in STER.
Ends in STER. Which 2-syllable STER word is a very close relative within the family? Ibadan.
Sister.
Is correct for 20 bonus points, 10 points apiece. Which other 2-syllable STER word is a type of 1, pearl-creating mollusk?
Oyster.
Is correct. 2, large edible crustacean. Lobster. Tolu, choice of category, please.
Corruption.
Corruption it is. Hope, honesty, transparency. Blank International is a global organization fighting corruption and brutality. Ibadan.
Transparency.
Is correct for 20 bonus points. IMF, World Bank, UN, which other global organization issues an annual corruption index of countries?
The World Bank.
Is correct for 20 points, bringing your total to 100 against JKU's 160. Tolu, choice of category, please.
Waterways.
It is Amazon, Orinoco, Parana. Which of these South American rivers runs through Brazil, Paraguay, and Argentina? JKU?
Amazon.
No, I'm turning it over to Ibadan.
Orinoco.
No, the correct answer is Parana. Tolu, choice of category, please.
Bits and pieces.
It is. What PH word is given to the quantum unit of light? Ibadan.
Photon.
Is correct. And that flash of lightning means that you, Tolu, get to answer today's Zane Super Bonus question for 30 points rather than the usual 20. It's in a special category, which today is fashion models. Please take a look at your screen. Of these African supermodels, which is 1, Iman?
A.
No, the correct answer is C. 2, Alec Weck.
D.
That is correct. 3, Waris Diare.
A.
That is correct. 20 points, bringing your total to 130. Tolu, choice of category, please.
Bits and pieces.
Bits and pieces it is. Bits and pieces of an exploded moon were discovered in 2007 within the E ring around which planet? Ibadan.
Saturn.
Is correct for 20 bonus points. The Roche limit is the closest the moon can get to its planet before which force causes it to break up?
Gravitation.
That is correct for 20 points, bringing your total to 160, equal to JKU. Tolu, choice of category, please.
Ends in STR.
Ends in STR. Which 6-letter word ending in STR means more quickly? Ibadan.
Faster.
Is correct for 20 bonus points. Which STR Christian holiday marks the end of 40 days of Lenten penitence?
Easter.
That is correct for 20 points. 190 Ibadan against JKU's 160. Tolu, choice of category, please.
Corruption.
Corruption it is. Perjury, bribery, extortion, which is defined as taking money or property by means of intimidation or threats of violence. JKU?
Extortion.
Is correct for 20 bonus points. Nepotism, embezzlement, graft. 1, which is the use of gift giving to illegally influence political decisions.
Graft.
Is correct. 2, which is favoritism to family members without regard for ability.
Nepotism.
Is correct for 20 points. End of round 2. The score stands at the University of Ibadan, 190. Jomo Kenyatta University, 190. We'll be back to take more of the Zane Africa Challenge. Stay with us after this break. I hope you're enjoying tonight's edition of the Zain Africa Challenge. Our teams are brilliant. Now, playing the game calls upon knowledge from many fields of study and from everyday life. As a mwalimu, Kiswahili for teacher, it gives me great pleasure to see that these students have mastered so many diverse facts and concepts. And tonight, we're introducing a special segment for you called A Wonderful World, Know More About It. Tonight's quick fact is, humans aren't the only creatures who speak English. Coco, a lowland gorilla, born in 1971, was taught sign language and has a working vocabulary of some 1,000 signs and understands about 2,000 words of spoken English. She speaks in sentences generally from 3 to 6 words in length. Now that's what I call a great ape. If there's a subject or question which you'd like us to cover, email me at mwalimu@zainafricachallenge.com. That's mwalimu@zainafricachallenge.com. Welcome back. This is the moment to acknowledge our educational partners, the ministries of education in the competing countries and all the participating universities themselves. Thank you very much for your support. Onwards, onwards, round 3. The score stands at 190 for Jomo Kenyatta University against 190 for the University of Ibadan, Nigeria. James from JKU.
Yes.
Something more personal.
I'd say something close to heart is moral fiber, more so honesty, which is a virtue I find missing a lot in today's society. Honesty and genuineness, I think, are the most important things as a human, and we should always strive to have that as a person.
Right on. That's
Yes.
what I have to say to that. Nemeka, Ibadan, something personal.
I'd like to talk about family values, love especially, which I could define as, the ability to sacrifice something for someone without regard for your own happiness. And my mom is always an example of that. There have been instances where she has rejected job offers from abroad just to be with the family, to sacrifice for us. And I think if all families, as microcosms of the society, could have more love, the world would be a better place.
What would we do without our mothers? And what would your team do without you to choose a category? Have a look at our 4 new categories, and they are 2008 sport headlines, Around Africa, Initial Impulse, Scientific Terms. Nemeka, choice of category, please.
2008 sport headlines.
It is. Which English football club, nicknamed the Red Devils, won the 2008 UEFA Champions League? JKU?
Manchester United.
Is correct. For 20 bonus points, 10 points apiece. 1. In which most Eastern European capital city were the finals held?
Moscow.
That is correct. 2. Which team featuring Samuel Eto'o was the only non-English team to advance to the semi-finals?
Barcelona.
That is correct for 20 points, bringing your total to 220 against Ibadan's 190. James, choice of category, please.
2008 sports headlines.
It is. In 2008, which sprinter proved lightning fast by setting the 100-meter record at the Olympics? Ibadan?
Usain Bolt.
Is correct for 20 bonus points. Which fellow Jamaican and former 100-meter record holder won Olympic gold by anchoring the 4x100-meter relay?
Asafa Pal.
That is correct for 20 points, bringing your total to 220 against JKU's 220. Nemeka, choice of category, please.
Initial Impulse.
It is. Known by its initials AI, what is the artificial ability programmed into machines that learn from and adapt to their environment? Ibadan?
Artificial Intelligence.
Is correct for 20 bonus points. AI, Artificial Intelligence, was the title of a 2001 film by which director of E.T. and Schindler's List?
Steven Spielberg.
That is correct for 20 points, bringing your total to 250, JKU 220. Nemeka, choice of category, please.
Initial Impulse.
Initial Impulse it is. The author and sci-fi futurist who wrote The War of the Worlds is H.G. who? JKU?
H.G. Wells.
That is correct for 20 bonus points. T.E. helped the Arabs fight the Turks in World War I, and D.H. wrote Sons and Lovers. Which surname did they share?
Lawrence.
Is correct for 20 points, bringing your total to 250 against Ibadan's 250. James, choice of category, please. It is. Anthology, ecology, gastrology. Which is the study of organisms in their environment? Ibadan?
Ecology.
Is correct for 20 bonus points. Which former US vice president warns of man's effect on the environment in his film An Inconvenient Truth?
Al Gore.
That is correct for 20 points, bringing your total to 280. Nemeka, choice of category, please.
Initial impulse.
It is. Which American president with the initials FDR said, the only thing we have to fear is fear itself? JKU?
Roosevelt.
That is correct for 20 bonus points. 10 points apiece. 1. FDR met with General Chiang Kai-shek and which British Prime Minister in 1943?
Winston Churchill.
That is correct. Chiang Kai-shek was from which country?
China.
Is correct for 20 points, bringing your total to... This is what is called in English an exciting match. The score stands at 280 for the University of Ibadan against 280 for Jomo Kenyatta University, Kenya. We'll be back to play the ultimate challenge when either team has its last chance to win. But first, here's your chance to play and win the Zane game.
This SMS game is open to Zane customers only. The first correct player wins a Zane USB data card with 1,000 Naira airtime. The second correct player wins a 4 GB iPod. The third correct player wins a 2 GB iPod. The fourth and fifth correct players win vouchers for Zane airtime worth 3,000 Naira. The question for today is, by which of these nicknames is movie star Pete Edochie known? Is it A, the Godfather, B, the Man of 1,000 Faces, or C, the Chairman of the Board? SMS your answer to 33996. Choose A for the Godfather, B, the Man of 1,000 Faces, or C, the Chairman of the Board. Winners will be called and advised on how to collect their prizes.
Happy playing, everybody. And now for the ultimate challenge. One last chance for each of the teams to win. You've got 60 seconds to answer 10 questions as a team in the category of your choice. Speed is of the essence. You can answer or pass on any question. Every correct answer is worth 50 points. If you answer all 10 correctly, each of you will win an extra $500 in cash. The score stands at 280 for Jomo Kenyatta University, Kenya, against 280 for the University of Ibadan, Nigeria. So it is anyone's game because the ultimate challenge is worth 500 points. Jomo Kenyatta University, you won the toss and chose to choose our first category. Have a look at our 4 final categories, and they are closest African capitals, classical music, the farmer's alphabet, tea time.
Tea time, please.
Tea time it is. Take a deep breath, gentlemen. Identify these historical people, places, and things that begin with the letter T. And seconds away, 1984 Nobel Peace Prize winner.
Tutu.
Is correct. In 14 AD, he's
Tiberius.
Yes. The Phoenicians founded this African capital called... No. Polynesian island visited by HMS Bounty in 1789.
Tonga.
No. Chinese Gate of Heavenly Peace that was not peaceful in...
Tiananmen Square.
No. In 1974, this
Turkey.
country... Yes. The airway came to this country in the 14th century.
Tuvalu.
No. Surname shared by politicians Kristen of Zambia and JZU of Malawi.
Pass.
The tea invented in 1864.
Telephone.
Yes. In 1965, Che Guevara crossed this lake to enter the DRC.
Pass.
The Phoenicians founded this...
Tunisia.
No. The Polynesian island visited by HMS Bounty in 1789.
Tonga.
No. China's Gate of Heavenly Peace.
Tiananmen.
Yes. The airway came to this country in the 14th century.
Tunisia.
No. Surname shared by politicians Kristen. Time's up. You answered 5 questions correctly, giving you a total of 250 in the ultimate challenge and a grand total of 530.
Yes.
Let's have a look at the ones that you got wrong. Founded by the Phoenicians, Tripoli. Island visited by HMS Bounty, Tahiti. Country of the airway, Togo. Kristen and JZU, Tembo. And finally, lake crossed by Che Guevara, Tanganyika. The University of Ibadan, Nigeria, at this point with a total of 280, you are 250 points behind, and you need 6 correct answers, 6 correct answers, 6 correct answers to emerge as outright winners. Of the 3 remaining categories, which might you choose?
Farmer's alphabet.
The farmer's alphabet it is. Gentlemen, take a deep breath. Given the starting letter and a clue, name the term from agriculture and seconds away. The E is the loss of
Erosion.
Yes. The S is green fodder that is stored.
Silo.
No. H, naming a cow that has borne no more than one calf.
Heifer, yeah.
Yes. The M that is a
Mosaic.
Yes. The F is used
Fungi.
No. The C is the white strand that anchors an egg's yolk. No. This N is the elemental.
Nitrogen.
Yes. This P is sterilized by heating, then quickly.
Pasteurized.
Yes. This E is the gas produced by plants.
Ethanol.
No. This R is the
Rumen.
sheep's. Yes. This S is green fodder.
Silage.
Yes. This F is used to kill molds and mushrooms.
Fungicide.
Yes. This C is the white strand that anchors an egg's yolk.
Cholesterol.
No. This E is the gas produced by plants that ripens fruit.
Ethylene.
No. This C is...
Cholesterol.
No. This E is the gas produced by
Ethane.
plants. No. This C is the white strand that anchors an egg's yolk. The University of Ibadan, Nigeria. You answered 8 questions correctly, giving you a total of 400 in the ultimate challenge and a grand total of 680, making the University of Ibadan, Nigeria the winner of today's Zain Africa Challenge. Let's look at the 2 that you got wrong. Egg, yolk, anchor, chalaza. Gas that ripens fruit, ethylene. Jomo Kenyatta University, Kenya, what is there to say except bad luck on the day? Poleni sana. We have to say goodbye to you. You'll be taking away $1,000 each, plus $10,000 as an institutional grant for your university. The University of Ibadan, Nigeria. Ekushe, well done, well won. We look forward to seeing you in the quarterfinals. You're still in the running to take away the prestigious Zain Scholars Trophy and as outright winners, $5,000 each and $50,000 for your university, all courtesy of Zain. In our next game, Mzumbe University, Tanzania takes on Mbarara University from Uganda in the international inter-university battle of brains that is the Zain Africa Challenge. Do join us again. From all of us here, it's bye-bye. Till next time.